Before 3D arenas, pyrotechnics, and create-a wrestler modes, there was this WWF WrestleMania Challenge on the Nintendo Entertainment System, an 8-bit slugfest where Hulk Hogan's pixelated fist ruled the ring. But does it still hold up today? Or should it have stayed down for the 3 count? Let's find out. Released in 1990 and developed by Rare, yes, that Rare, the same studio that would later give us Donkey Kong Country and GoldenEye 007. WrestleMania Challenge was the follow-up to the original WWF WrestleMania on NES. This one promised a brand new overhead perspective, more wrestlers, better graphics, and authentic ring action straight from the golden era of wrestling. The roster features the biggest stars of the time: Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Big Boss Man, The Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant, Brutus Beefcake, Ravishing Rick Rude, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and yourself, a customizable, no-name wrestler you control through the ranks. The first thing you'll notice is the angled isometric camera view. It's a big step from the flat side view of its predecessor, letting you move in all 8 directions around the ring. Controls are simple: one button to strike, another to grapple. There's no move list to memorize, but you can pull off body slams, elbow drops, or Irish whips depending on the positioning. Each wrestler has slightly different attributes, like Andre being slower but stronger, though don't expect huge variety. The AI can be surprisingly aggressive, especially as you progress. You'll spend a lot of time circling your opponent, waiting for the perfect moment to land a hit before you get clotheslined into oblivion. Matches can be one-on-one, tag team, or even the WWF Championship mode. Basically, a tournament where you face the entire roster. And yes, you can play 2-player mode for some old-school couch competition. For an NES wrestling game, the graphics are impressive. Wrestlers actually resemble who they're supposed to be, which wasn't always guaranteed back then. You can clearly tell who's Hogan and who's Savage, and the ring looks decent for its detailed turnbuckles and crowd backdrop. Animations are stiff but charmingly old school. The referee's invisible, which was pretty common for NES wrestling titles, but the camera angle makes things feel a bit more dynamic than most of its competitors. The soundtrack deserves some love. Each wrestler actually has a unique entrance themed in 8-bit form, a huge deal for the time. Hogan's theme, Savage's pomp and circumstance, all instantly recognizable. The crowd noise and hit sounds are repetitive but serviceable. Let's be honest though, music is what sticks in your head long after you've shut the console off. There's something incredibly nostalgic about this one. It captures the peak of late 80s WWF, larger-than-life characters and over-the-top drama. Fun fact, this was Rare's second WWF title, and they'd later go on to make WWF Superstars for Game Boy. Also, the mysterious Yourself character, that was a clever way to let kids imagine they were part of the WWF roster, long before Create a Wrestler became a standard feature. So, how does WWF WrestleMania Challenge hold up today? It's clunky by modern standards, sure. Hit detection can be weird, and the move variety is very limited. But for a 1990 NES game, it's surprisingly fun once you get into the rhythm. It's a piece of wrestling history, capturing the energy of the era with enough charm to keep retro fans coming back. If you're a fan of the old school WWF, or you just love that vintage 8-bit spirit, this one's worth a look. For everyone else, let's just say it's more of a mid-card nostalgia trip than a main event masterpiece. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the review, hit that like button and let me know your favorite retro wrestling game in the comments below. And also, Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.